Welcome to Zag. I'm Meek Nomicon, and we've somehow found ourselves in the school paper. Since when are new students a newsworthy sensation? Surprised, the boy holds a newspaper in his hands, quickly turning its pages and scanning through it. A girl with a wide smile on her face joins his side. No idea how it was at your old school, but we usually don't really have new students during the year. But still, being new is already difficult enough by itself. Having your face plastered on the school newspaper doesn't help at all. Yeah, I'm with Teddy on that. That sounds absolutely awful. Especially because, by the state of that newspaper, it seems we're on the front page as well. Natty just pets his shoulder before turning to a stack of papers again. Left alone, Teddy once again reads through the article about his family. Well, at least it only mentions superficial things like our names and ages. Dad said that this town has a high rate of magical beings in it, but it doesn't seem like the public is aware of it. Otherwise, they would have also reported on the fact that Dad's a magician and we're all half demons. Now that seems like something interesting to put in the papers. Well, I think that makes things easier anyway, since... Teddy's thoughts are interrupted when he hears someone else laugh loudly. He looks up to find the source. It's someone from the newspaper club. The guy in front of him stretches lazily and flashes him a smile. No need to look this worried about the article, Teddy. Even if my dear Caro here doesn't want to hear it, the only ones who actually read our paper are parents. The girl next to him stirs at the mention of her name, pouting pretty obviously. That's not true, Alex. Auntie Annie and Uncle Al read it as well. So, parent adjacent? That doesn't really disprove his point, Caro. Yeah, but only because they're family. Alex turns away from Caro, who's now glaring daggers into his side, and focuses his attention back to the other two in the room. So, why are you here, newbie? Your sister told Caro that you weren't interested in joining any club activities. That's correct. Teddy quickly glances at Natty, who is smiling back wholeheartedly. Mr. Kloppenberg told Natty to show us around. Us? Oh, your twin sister was probably included in that, right? Yeah. Originally, Ali was supposed to join us, but she then declined because she wanted to go take a look at some other club. I have no idea why Natty wanted me to follow her here, though. Obviously, because there's no better place to learn about the school than here. This is the cesspool of all important information. You'll learn everything you need to know about the school here, or at least everything that's parent approved. Natty settles down next to Caro, who is still pouting and pets her shoulder. Surprised, Caro turns to look in Natty's face, only to see the biggest puppy eyes ever. Can we please show Teddy our super cool and top secret bulletin board? Well, normally, it's just for the eyes of club members. Well, that's no problem. I can just go... But! Caro claps into her hands and looks at Teddy excitedly. I can make an exception for you. Who knows? Maybe you'll find it so interesting that you want to join? I don't see that happening, but since we mentioned there's a high rate of magical beings here, is Caro included? I mean, you do have rather intense red eyes there. What are we thinking? Witch or vampire? Yeah, you're not getting out of this, Teddy. Come on, Alex. Go close the door. Alex gets up slowly and slouches to the door to close it. Then, he just falls on the seat next to Teddy. I'm ready. You can proceed. Caro excitedly hurries towards the wall, where something has been covered by a tablecloth. She takes it off with a big swoosh and presents her work of art proudly. Ta-da! May I introduce you to the bulletin board of truths. Nanny and Alex applaud Caro. Judging by their expressions, Teddy suspects that this is something Caro does regularly. I think that's enough of applause, right? It would at least fit in with what his cousin Mickey told him about her. So, Teddy decides to clap along politely. Well, as you can see, we have a multitude of topics on our board. We use it to brainstorm topics for the next issue of our school newspaper. Club members are always encouraged to keep their eyes and ears open and put anything interesting on here. So, I'm assuming because parents get the newspaper as well, it's general goings-on of the school and not gossip from the students, right? I mean, imagine if it was student gossip, you would not want any adult to read it. What an interesting concept. Thank you. So, feel free to choose whatever topic interests you, Teddy. Oh, okay, so which one interests us? Right, what we got? Delicious delivery. Not yet. Wait, what else we got? New mascot. Okay, that pink is all the same thing. I'm guessing that's all one. Ooh, cats apparently are better than dogs. Ooh, how controversial. Let's cheer. You know, I feel at this point we need to go for the cats are better than dogs. Go on then, let's see this debate. Teddy reaches out to an article with an extremely cryptic title. Cats are better than dogs. Alex grins proudly, making it pretty obvious that this article has been written by him. Yeah, this was definitely one of the funnier articles to research for. Teddy just raises his brow and looks skeptically at Alex. But why would you even write about that? Oh, well... Alex straightens his back, leaning a bit forward so that he can look better at Teddy. It all started when me and Mickey were discussing it in our English class. So I was like, I'm just gonna go and ask around the school to find out what animal is more popular. And obviously, it turned out to be cats. Did you really start a poll because you had beef with my cousin? Nanny laughs at that. Well, that's actually how Alex gets most of his ideas. Wow. Alex clears his throat, a pitiful attempt to divert the topic. So, what do you like more, my dear Teddy? Dogs or cats? To be honest, I prefer mantis. Oh, really? Now that's interesting. I thought he would have gone for cats. I don't know why cats seem more demon-friendly than dogs do. I was sure that you'd answer cat. Your sister mentioned that you have a pet cat at home. That cat isn't a pet. She's my mum's best and only friend. Alex laughs very loudly at that. You know, I get the feeling that wasn't a joke. Good joke. Maybe it's better to leave him in that belief. He doesn't need to know that I have a talking cat at home. I want to meet this cat. Oh, please tell me it's a black cat. Just feel the ironic situation. Okay, what's our soccer news? Caro jumps up excitedly. Our school won. It was a pretty tough match, though. Teddy quickly scans the article and then looks surprised at her. Did you actually play against the Young Talent School in Mondberg? Yes! So everyone is super stoked about winning against the elite. And I especially am very proud to say that it's thanks to my dearest cousin. Caro puts her arms around Alex and squeezes him. Alex starts laughing and hugs her back. Ah, Caro! Ah, so they're cousins. I wouldn't have been able to tell. Wow. Alex lets Caro go and then smiles very proudly at Teddy. Wait. Hold on. They're cousins, right? So earlier when Caro said that her aunt and uncle read that, that's just going to be Alex's parents, right? So either way, yes, the parents are the only ones that read it, Caro. You can't fool me. But it's true. I made the winning goal. Oh, impressive. Thanks. Though, it's surprising that you're also playing soccer. Isn't it exhausting to be in 2 clubs at the same time? Nah, don't worry. He needs that. Alex is way too energetic otherwise. Once he has a sprained leg, which was completely horrible. For us. Oh, come on. It surely wasn't that bad. Well, even my brother thought that you were too much. Alex just pouts at that, which looks kind of adorable in Teddy's eyes. Alright, so I think we're onto the bottom corner, right? Alright, so this can be about the victory as well. Let's cheer, my dear German friends. Let's cheer for the soccer team. Teddy looks at the very familiar face on the photo in front of him. It's his sister, Rosie. I really love the idea of cheerleading club at this school. I would have totally joined as well if I wasn't already in this club. And I sure hope you're going to stay here, Natty. Otherwise, I'd have to drag you back here. Natty giggles at that. Don't worry, Caro. I love taking pictures for our newspaper. Way too much for that. Oh, by the way, picture... Natty quickly turns towards Teddy, looking at him with big puppy eyes. What do you think of Rosie's picture? Doesn't she look super cute in that uniform? Yeah, I suppose she does. I mean, she's sister. What do you want me to say? Well, my brother liked the picture so much, he wanted me to send it to him. What? Completely ignoring Teddy's reaction, Caro just continues. Oh, you're just gonna gloss past that, are you, Caro? But I just told him to go and buy the next issue if he wants to have it so badly. Just to make it sure, your brother's in school with us as well, right? She looks at the picture of Rosie once again, her face deep in thought. Though, I'm surprised that Rosie's starting a new club so soon after coming to this school. It's not really easy to get people to join, so I admire her for trying that. Ah, well, Rosie has been a cheerleader since forever. She was actually pretty bummed out when she saw there's no cheerleading club at the school. So I suppose it makes sense that she's trying to start her own club. Oh, I see. I really like this determined attitude she has. Teddy feels a little tap on his shoulder. Natty is leaning towards him, whispering a question for only his ears. Say, since Rosie and Mickey get along so well, do you think that Mickey might join the club? I think that uniform would look pretty good on her as well. Natty! Teddy looks her in the eye. He feels a bit of pity for her. Maybe she'll join when hell freezes over. I suppose that's a no. Okay, what's this delicious delivery we're gonna get? Oh, Cafe Soma caters to the school after the cafeteria fire. Wait, I want the article about the cafeteria fire. What are we looking at here? Did the cooks leave the burner on, or was it arson? Auntie Annie and Uncle Al have volunteered to substitute the school lunch while the cafeteria is being rebuilt. You might not know, since you just transferred here and all, but our cafeteria burned down last month. Teddy just nods, his face a bit paler than before. No one really has any idea how it happened, but it leaves a ton of kids hungry. So, it's super cool that we're getting food from the cafe now. Silence settles between the kids. Alex looks at them all slowly before settling his gaze on Teddy. Well, about the fire, I've heard something very interesting about it from a very trustworthy source. Was that trustworthy source your big sister? Yeah. Well, I wouldn't really call Alia a trustworthy source. Oh, but Tom is? Leave my brother out of this. He's at least more normal than Alia. Guys, come on. That's kinda irrelevant right now. Both are surprised at Natty, who's looking sternly at them. Well, Alex, what did you want to say? Yeah. Alia said that she saw Mickey at the empty cafeteria shortly before it burst into flames. Do you reckon we know something about it? I mean, if it's someone in our family that set it alight. Are you really suggesting right now that a student burned down our cafeteria? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey is really behind it. That girl has some serious anger issues. You're exaggerating. She literally tries killing me every other day just for breathing. Even if it were that bad, you can't just pin the fire on some random girl you don't like. And in my opinion, you especially shouldn't say that in front of the new guy who's related to her. Alex turns towards Teddy, his expression looking very troubled. You completely forgot about me, didn't you? It's fine. I already knew that you and Mickey don't really like each other. And I also know how energetic she can be. So, I won't take it personally. To be honest, it'd be more awkward if you pretended to like her in front of me. Alex nods. It seems like Teddy's words comforted him a bit. Well, from what I've heard, it's not like he's super wrong about his assumption either. But obviously I can't tell him that. I don't want to throw Mickey into the bus. Also, saying something like, yeah, my cousin probably accidentally burned down the cafeteria with fire magic sounds insane. Why would you decide to practice your fire magic in the cafeteria? I mean, I understand if it's out of class, well, it's in during class, and it's empty. But still, there's gas in the cafeteria, right? Why would you risk it? I suppose all is well then. Also, Alex, I'm sorry if I was too harsh right now. No need to apologize. I guess I wasn't really thinking about what I was saying either. Both kids smiled slightly at each other. But I really think it's impossible for one student to burn down the whole cafeteria. Yeah, right. You would need to use some kind of magic to be able to do that. Too bad that magic isn't real. Yeah, it's not real, is it, Caro? I'm sure you have no magic whatsoever. Yeah, right. We're all magical, aren't we? And I'm guessing like most of us don't know about each other. Do these two know about the supernatural things in this town? Now how do I ask that without revealing the fact I'm a half-demon? New mascot? Oh, it looks adorable! We're taking suggestions till the end of the month. To be honest, I think this idea is super cute. Though, we're not too sure whether or not the headmaster will let us publish this. I'm actually more surprised that you guys don't already have a mascot. Isn't that a standard thing? Not really. I mean, the other schools around here don't have one either. If it's not common here, and you're not even sure if you're allowed to establish a mascot, why are you looking for one? Oh, funny story. It all started with ghosts. What? Yeah, there are ghosts in this school. And they're formed like stuffed animals. Are you serious right now? 100%. Alex just sighs and pets Caro's head. Caro, we already talked about it, didn't we? You were probably hallucinating because you forgot your meds. But I swear, there were stuffed animals running around. Well, yeah, okay. I couldn't really tell because they were kind of far away. But I'm not lying. No one's saying that you are. Alex turns to Teddy with a small smile. Anyways, that somehow reminded Caro how our school doesn't have a mascot and how she really wants one. Yeah! Imagine how cute a little small animal in our newspaper would look. Yes, very cute indeed. Both girls nod to each other in agreement. Teddy, however, just lets out a small sigh. I hope that there really aren't any ghosts at the school. Looking out the window, Teddy realizes how quickly time has passed. It's already so late. Teddy straightens his back and stands up from his chair. Well, that was certainly interesting. But I really need to get going now. Say, Teddy, what kind of impression do you have of the school now? Just going off these little snippets, I think it'd be kind of chaotic here. But it might also be fun. I'm already sure it'll be a bit better than my last school. That's just what I wanted to hear. I'm sure you'll get used to your new class, especially if Natty is taking care of you. Of course he will. I'm doing my best after all. And I appreciate that very much. Natty scratches her head and smiles warmly at him. Oh, before you go, Teddy, I wanted to ask you for your opinion on something. Oh? What is that? If you had to choose between food delivery article or the mascot article, which was more interesting to you? You know, I feel like we should say food delivery, simply because we're at least sure that one's going to get in the paper, and it seems more time sensitive. You know what? Let's talk about the food delivery. I mean, it is pretty cool how the school will get cafe food for the foreseeable future, even if the reason why is rather unfortunate. But still, as a student of this school, I'm looking forward to delicious food. But why are you asking? Well, we couldn't really decide on a cover story. So, your input was really helpful. Oh, I see. Have you guys just inducted me into the club? Now that I've made a decision, does that make me a member? Anyways, I hope this has been as fun for you as it was for us. We're gonna have to clean up some stuff here, so you guys can leave first. We? Yes, Alex. You're staying here with me. But... thank you for taking the time to show me all of this. Oh, how polite. You're welcome. Teddy and Natty waved the two goodbye before leaving the room and walking down the hallway. Natty smiles at him. She has clearly enjoyed their time together here. You know, you're welcome to join our club if you liked it there. Teddy laughs. I think I'll pass. I'm not really the type to join a club, but I might come visit. The members seem pretty fun to be around. Look, Mickey, we're getting our school lunch from Cafe Soma. The boy laughs as he pulls on his sister's arm. Seems like your fire actually benefited us after all. Oh, so it was Mickey who burnt down the cafe. His sister on the other side just looks like she could strangle him. It was an accident, Winnie. How often do I have to tell you to not bring this up? You're just so... Before Mickey can even finish her sentence, the paper in her hands start catching fire. Ah, so your fire is based on emotions. I would relax if I was you. Ah, crap! You know what? To make Mickey feel better, why don't we just vote for the mascot article instead? I think coming together as a school and deciding on a mascot is pretty cool. You and Natty were also pretty excited about it. And thinking about it, I'm also curious about the result. But why are you asking? Well, we couldn't really decide on a cover story. So, your input was really helpful. Playing around with a stuffed animal in his hand, Tom reluctantly looks at his friend. Do you really want to submit these little guys as the new school mascots? Yeah, of course. I mean, just look at them. They're the cutest things ever. Well, no, they're not. They're like absolutely uncute. What? He looks adorable from here. Look at those ears. The bunny in Tom's hand stirs. What are you saying? I am gorgeous. Tom just pinches its ear in return. Shut up, Ricky. You're still being punished for scaring the ever-living crap out of my sister. Well, I'm guessing Caro doesn't know about magic then, since she didn't recognize Ricky. Well, if you enjoyed your time here, I'd really appreciate it. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, you have a spooky day, and I'll catch you next time, guys.